This girl never expected that the school's disciplinary officer would stand at the gate every single day just to keep an eye on her. All because Jenny dyed her hair blonde and wore her skirt a little shorter. But in Jack's eyes, school rules apply to everyone equally. Jenny's blonde hair and ultra-short skirt made her the #1 problem student disrupting school discipline. But Jenny believed her style was completely normal. So every day, the two of them argued right at the school gate. But who would have thought this strict and serious disciplinary officer was actually terrible at math? One day, Jenny got detention for not paying attention in class. While she was waiting in the classroom, the door suddenly opened and in walked Jack. She thought he was there to hassle her again. Jack was just as surprised to see her there. It turned out this tutoring session included the entire grade. Since the math teacher had to attend a meeting, the session was postponed. Jack passed along the teacher's message. As long as they finished the worksheet, they could leave. After saying that, he sat down right next to Jenny. She was shocked. A disciplinary officer? In tutoring too? Not long after, Jenny finished her worksheet. Seeing Jack struggling and clearly stuck, she decided to tease him a little. Jenny offered her paper for him to copy. To her surprise, Jack didn't get angry at all. Instead, he grabbed the chance like it was a lifeline. At that moment, the atmosphere shifted. Jenny realized that although Jack was rigid, he was surprisingly pure-hearted. And Jack noticed that while Jenny seemed rough, she was actually flexible in her thinking. Gradually, they started chatting. In the end, Jenny even took the initiative to teach him. With her help, Jack finally finished the worksheet. He realized his way of thinking was what made him so rigid. Seizing the moment, Jenny said, "I didn't help you for free. In return, stop bothering me about my looks." But without hesitation, Jack refused. He explained that the way she dressed drew too much attention. It could easily attract trouble from shady people. So for her safety, he couldn't agree. Jenny froze. His sudden concern caught her completely off guard. Her face instantly turned red all the way to her neck. After that, they walked home together. That's when Jenny found out Jack not only locked the school gate every day, but also opened it every morning. They chatted along the way. At one point, Jenny jokingly asked if he would walk her home. To her surprise, Jack agreed immediately. To him, it was simply part of his duty. Under the streetlights, they walked side by side, chatting happily. Suddenly, Jenny's phone rang. It was her family calling. They asked, "We made your favorite hamburger steak tonight. Want us to save you some?" Jenny wanted to say it with extra cheese, but with Jack right beside her, she didn't want to break her cool image. So she lowered her voice. But her family couldn't hear her clearly and asked again, "Do you want it or not?" Jenny panicked. Her face flushed bright red as she shouted into the phone, "Save me one, with extra cheese." Then she stiffly turned her head only to meet Jack's amused gaze. Jack simply smiled and said, "You're actually pretty cute." Jenny's face turned red again. To cover her embarrassment, she raised her voice and punched Jack hard. When Jack walked her to her front door, they realized something shocking. They were neighbors, only 50 meters apart. Even more unbelievable, they had walked to and from school every day yet had never run into each other before. Jack, however, remained completely calm. After all, he was always the first to arrive to open the gate, and the last to leave to lock it. After spending the day together, Jenny began to see Jack in a completely new light.